Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Texas Tech versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi college basketball matchup on Thursday, November 16th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and sharp trading plays. Not meant for everyone, meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well, so call or text the number. Texting is preferred, and it's the only way you could actually get this package is by texting or calling. But let's get to this one. We got Texas Tech taking on Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and Texas A&M Corpus Christi, second year in Division I. And last year, their first year in Division I, actually not a bad team, 9-9 in the Southland Conference. And while the Southland isn't an elite conference by any stretch of the imagination, in fact, it's a conference that really doesn't play a lot of defense, but still 9-9 moving up to Division I. I think a lot of teams would take that. I tell you what, almost all teams would take that. I mean, we have some other teams that, excel in those situations, and we see teams even that move up and they're not even eligible for the NCAA tournament and win their division. It's rare though that happens, but Corpus Christi probably not in that class, but still, like I said, respectable. We saw them against Houston earlier this season, getting 34.5, lost by 32. We call that a smooth cover. Their other two games were unlined games, so they're 2-1 coming into the season, but haven't won any real games yet. Those games were unlined games against Division II schools. On the other side of this one, Texas Tech is a team we're used to seeing in the NCAA tournament, but last year, no NCAA tournament for Texas Tech, and now they're onto their third coach in 2 years. McClellan takes over at Texas Tech, and the thing is, the kind of a revamped roster this year at Texas Tech too. So McClellan, he kind of knew that he was up against the year, and we went off. It hit the transfer portal, but every single transfer that he brought in has NCAA tournament experience. That's like a really good thing to have. Guys that know what it's like to play in the big games and in the big dance and that tournament action, because that is the expectation at Texas Tech, a team that just a few years ago played in the final, losing to Virginia on a controversial call in a game that, many thought that they actually won. The thing is that, that they're playing in this conference with Kansas and Texas and all these other really good schools, and I think at the same time, Texas Tech has been a team that really hasn't bowed down from any of them. In fact, they've been one of the best home courts of any of those schools over the past several years. I think that Texas Tech certainly is on the way up, and I think at the same time, while Corpus Christi isn't a bad team, I just don't like those Southland teams all that much because they play no defense. I'm going to take Texas Tech, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most, pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.